Did you have a nice Valentine's Day?
Valentine's Day was good, yeah. On the day was a weekday, so just card and chocolate. But the weekend before, she took me out to a restaurant, hotel bar. Lads, that is why Valentine's Day in Japan is way better. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
The girl just fucking does it for you.
Yeah.
Sorry?
That's what I love about Japan.
Yeah.
You have your Valentine's Day.
Daddy's in charge.
The girl does all the shit for you.
It's the rule in my relationship. Daddy is in charge.
Yeah, daddy's in charge. And you have your white day where you just repay the favour.
Yeah, but the good thing is because Valentine's Day happens February 14th, White Day is March 14th. If you don't know, White Day is where the men give the women something. Valentine's Day is where the women give the men something. But you know exactly how much they've spent, basically. So you can just adjust accordingly.
That is a good point.
You can... So say they got you a box of chocolates, you know the brand, look it up. They spent, I don't know, 3,000 yen. Make sure yours is 4,000 yen. A little bit more, you know. You put in more effort. Don't go lower than them, higher, but they'll appreciate it. And
Guaranteed shag.
Guaranteed shag.
Yeah.
And you know, you'll never have the awkward situation of, you know, going all out, and they got you nothing.
Exactly.
Which could happen when you do it on the same day.
That happened a lot in the UK, where you take a girl out, you get a rose, get a card, pay for din-dins, and then she doesn't like one thing, and then she goes home dissatisfied. You spend all that money, and you get nothing in return.
Yeah, or they just literally do nothing, because
a
lot of girls in Western countries think Valentine's Day the men should just do everything. So,
bullshit.
Yeah, and also presumably, you know, you enjoy spending time with your partner. You get to have 2 nice dates.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a pretty good system.
Yeah. I like it.
Why do I feel more pissed, like, as soon as I'm on camera?
I'm really pissed. I'm really pissed as well. Yeah. Mate, do you have yellow fever?
No. Honestly, no. I don't think so. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Is that it?
I don't have yellow fever, but I feel a lot of people that come to Japan have yellow fever.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Yeah.
It wasn't a thing until after I moved here and started dating Japanese women and that kind of thing, and then I guess I became to be attracted to them. But like, I honestly never thought about Japanese women before that. To be honest, it wasn't the reason to come here. It wasn't anything like that. For some guys, it is. The whole reason to visit Japan is to get with Japanese girls because they've watched too much porn and that kind of thing. But I wouldn't say I've got yellow fever, to be honest.
I always thought that was a bit weird, the whole yellow fever thing.
Yeah.
Just coming to Japan, or even in the UK, when people said, I just want to have an Asian girlfriend. I thought that was a bit weird.
It's a bit creepy.
It is, yeah.
I feel like from the girlfriend's perspective, they could be anyone. You'll also often find that the guys with yellow fever, they're so into Asian girls that the girls they pick are actually muntas.
They are, yeah.
But they think they're hot as fuck. It's like, mate, no.
You have to come to Japan to see the real Asian girls.
Yeah. I mean, but to me, the race is not like, because I'm in Japan, I'm dating Japanese women, but that's not like my only point of attraction. Yeah.
What is your perfect Japanese woman? Any type of girl. Do you like the maid girls, the cute girls, the gyaru girls?
My one true love is watching. No. Is that actually the question? Cut. There we go. Well, I'm very happy with the woman I got now. She's beautiful in every way, shape, and form. But when I first came to Japan, I was probably more into the kawaii kind of the fashion, the fringes, the kind of stereotype of some girls. Yeah, I was into that for sure. But as I've got older, I'm nearly 30, I'm kind of, my tastes have changed. Like a mature, real woman.
A real woman.
A real woman. Yeah.
When I first came to Japan, I was obsessed with gyaru because
I've never been into that.
First, I love the way they dress. They always had the same outfit, like the knee-high boots, the skirt, and you can see that bit of thigh meat all year round. Those girls, they're always like down to have fun. They love to get drunk, go to the izakaya, and cheap dates. They're always like low maintenance for fun.
Yeah,
and I like that.
I think it's true that those kind of girls are 100% more fun to date.
Yeah.
But I also found that with my current girlfriend.
Good.
I mean, like, we could go to Hub and chill and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's so. If you can find that, it's good.
But I'd say that was a rare case. In general, the gyaru type of girl is more likely to be down with that kind of cheap date, just chill, chat over a few drinks, have a laugh, flirt, get to know each other.
Yeah. Also, if you're into the gyaru girls, they don't really speak English, so be expected to speak Japanese.
But even then, they don't care that much, I feel like.
Yeah, as long as you're funny.
Yeah, I feel like outside of Tokyo, they've got more of that confidence. Tokyo people are a bit uptight. They're a bit nervous to even try to speak English or anything like that. But from what I hear, like, they're up for a laugh. Like, just make like even the slightest effort, and you can just have a laugh, like, with minimal language skills. To be honest, it's
just buy some alcohol, pack of cigarettes, and just drink on the street, and they're down for that. They will have fun with that, and I like that. Low maintenance woman.
He is a charmer.
Yeah. Pack of fags, a couple cans.
Pack of fags. He knows how to woo a lady.
Yeah. You don't want to waste your money on some girl who just wants to use you for English. Doesn't care about you, because
that's true.
That's a common story in Japan. Is a lot of girls, they just want to hang out with you, just for free English lessons. And that's what you don't want.
Yeah. The important thing is getting to know someone, right? I feel that kind of really casual date is the best way to get to know someone.
Yeah.
There's no pretension, there's no forced conversation, like, just kick back and get to know each other.
Yeah.
If you go too fancy in the dating stage, it's a bit weird, I think.
It is. And I think that's a good indicator of a girl who likes you, because I think most Japanese girls in Japan, they're not really into the fancy dates for the first dates. That's one good thing about Japan, is that most girls are quite modest, and they'll be okay with just like a coffee date, or just go to the park, something like that.
Yeah. Some more than others, but
some of those.
Yeah. I'm not even throwing shade at anyone in particular, but I'd say if you find a girl that is okay to just kick back and chill like that, it's probably a safe bet.
Yeah, I think
you can spend a long-term relationship with her, because that's just being yourself, right? Which is, if there's too much fakeness and politeness from the beginning, like, you don't really know if you like them.
True. To meet girls, did you ever use like dating apps like Tinder, Bumble?
Two ways. That's it. Often just friends of friends, that kind of thing. It's an easy way to make a connection with someone. And then besides that, Bumble.
I think the first way is probably the best way in Japan, like friends of friends, because even before Bumble and social media dating apps, I think that was the most common way. It's just friends of friends, like nomikai.
Yeah.
People bring their mates, and that's how people met friends and their future wives in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about? I hear a lot of stories about happening bars. Have you heard of that? Happening bars.
It's I don't know the details. Are they the ones where you go as a couple, right?
You don't even need to go as a couple. You just bring like a man and a woman. They can go. Maybe you can pretend to be as a couple, but
okay.
It's basically a swingers club, swingers bar.
Yeah, because I've expressed vague interest to my partner.
Is she down for it?
She said if I'm really into it, she would.
But that means you're okay with seeing her getting ploughed.
Oh no, because I don't think that's how it works. I thought it was just that we would be having fun and other people would be like watching.
Well, there's that option, yeah. But there's also the option of you're going there with a girl and
if she's getting ploughed, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Like a swingers thing.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
They can ask, but the idea is I want to see some kind of filthy old men jacking off to me.
Do you want to make eye contact?
Why am I saying this on video?
Do you want to make eye contact with you when you jerk off?
Not really. I think I like the idea of like it's kind of showing her off a bit. It's like you'll never have this. You'll never have this.
It's mine.
Yeah. Yeah, but as soon as they actually start smashing it, I'm like, peace out.
But do you think you can keep a boner in front of old people just watching you?
Yeah, I imagine the reality is way less hot than I imagine. When it's like a bunch of, 10 guys grunting around me. Yes.
Just imagine it's like a techno beat.
Yeah. It's almost like, and if I do stay hard, that's almost worse.
Because you're getting hard with the old man.
Yeah. Like, it never hurts. Already. What am I saying? For every topic I'm like trodden in shit. Oh well, yeah.
Do you find there's a lot of woke feminism in Japan?
No. Not at all.
That's why I love Japan.
Yeah. I don't. Maybe the feminists I've met in Japan, I can count on one hand. And pretty much all of them had spent significant time overseas. And they learned that maybe in the States or in Europe. But actual born and raised Japanese women who are hardcore feminists, I've never met them.
It's funny because the companies I worked for before, a lot of the female staff, foreign women, they were hardcore feminists. And I was thinking to myself, if you're a feminist, why would you come to Japan? Japan is one of the least feminist countries in the world, and those are the women who would still be angry with Japan and they'll still be single. So you come to the wrong country.
Yeah. I do think feminism has a place in Japan. There are issues that need more equality, but some of the like American or European feminists that move here and just immediately start screaming about these tiny issues that Japanese people have never even thought about in their lives. Like it's a bit embarrassing, to be honest.
It is.
Yeah, I think a lot of Western people are too outspoken.
Yeah.
They just want to put their kind of ideals on every other country in the world, but Japan isn't like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, Japan does have issues with gender and kind of discrimination based on sex, but it's very different to how Western feminists think. Stop complaining about the minute details.
Yeah.
Western feminists have run out of stuff to complain about because they already have equality.
Yeah.
So they complain about the most minute details, like
the air conditioner's not warm enough.
Yeah. The air conditioning is the wrong temperature, which is, against women. That's a deliberate kind of attack from the patriarchy to, like Japan is a bit behind, but maybe that's better.
When I was in the UK and I told some of my UK friends, my UK female friends, that I was dating a Japanese girl, they would shame me for like dating a Japanese girl, because I told them why I would date a Japanese girl, because I said I wanted someone peaceful and feminine, and then they would shame me. Oh, you want someone who would like you want a slave, you want someone who just like laugh and not challenge you and not intimidate you. Did you ever get that? Because I got that a lot when I was in college.
Yeah, I haven't experienced it, but I've heard of people for sure that have that kind of thing. I think it's a bit patronising.
It is.
They act as if that woman has no agency.
Exactly.
Like, she wants to be with you.
Yeah.
She's happy in that relationship, presumably,
yeah.
if she's with you. But they act as if you're kind of almost abusing her.
Exactly, exactly.
It's bizarre, to be honest. There's lots of women that are submissive, feminine. That's okay. Being a submissive woman is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Being assertive is also not a bad thing, but it just depends on, how well you match with your partner or whatever. Like, women shaming other women for that kind of thing, like, it's weird. I've met a lot of Japanese girls who their life goal was to be a housewife.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, it is.
That's not because men forced that on them, or that's not because, like, it's nothing to do with that. It's just
it doesn't. Yeah.
Wanting that kind of lifestyle is absolutely fine. Dating that woman is absolutely fine, but just because you date that kind of woman doesn't mean you're an abusive piece of shit.
Exactly. Newsflash: some women actually want just to have a peaceful, happy family. Hey. Is your girl jealous?
Yeah. The jealousy is more about past things, whatever. But just like friendships. I mean, in a group setting, it's fine. Yeah. Same for me. When it's one-on-one, it changes a bit. Group setting, I don't really care. She doesn't really care. Yeah.
But you said you're a bit jealous.
Yeah. If she, if there's a colleague or after work, or they go out for dinner or drinks or something. Yeah. Personally, I find that a little bit weird. You
go to a nomikai, you go to karaoke, someone's a bit touchy-feely, someone's a bit drunk, and you spend like 8, 9, 10 hours with that same person every day. I can see that's like easy opportunity to cheat.
Exactly. And not that I think she would, but it's just the situation itself is a little bit, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how much they think it's just friends or whatever, at least one of those dudes is having some thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. They're waiting for the chance to get in.
We know it.
If you're a typical Western girl, then you might be disappointed, because I work in an international company, and probably 90% of the guys that work here, they're married with kids, but probably it's the opposite. Maybe 80-90% of women here are single and complaining that they can't find a boyfriend.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing that foreign guys in Japan are way more likely to settle in the long term than foreign girls.
Yeah.
And the foreign girls who do settle in the long term often don't get married. Or it's maybe quite difficult as a woman to get behind the typical Japanese guy as a partner. I mean, there's exceptions, but in general, it's quite rare actually to see. What do you think, or based on what you've heard, what are the issues that those women have?
The misconception of Japanese guys being what they're looking for. He's not romantic. He's not forward. He's not like passionate. He's not going to make the first move. He's quite docile. Is this what I really want? And when you go out clubbing, as a foreign guy, a lot of guys get this experience of thirsty foreign girls trying to make a move on you, because they're suffering a drought with Japanese guys, and they're like looking for foreign guys just to have fun.
Really? Is that a thing?
Yeah,
I've never been to a club in Japan. So
a lot of guys tell me the same story. They go out clubbing, and like American, Canadian, Aussie girls are like just forward on them. They just want to have fun because they're not getting it with Japanese guys.
Yeah, I've also heard controlling is a very thing, like but overly controlling.
Yeah.
I think obviously in a relationship you should have some boundaries and rules, but the rules that Japanese guys might have are a little bit too extreme, perhaps. Not only Japanese guys, maybe. I've heard the same for Korean guys, Chinese guys, but Western girls who are used to being in a relationship with, I can go to the pub with this guy, I can go out drinking with my guy mates. It's like Japanese guys like no.
I think it's a bad combination of setting really strict rules but not being romantic or masculine yourself. So I think if you're going to set rules, at least be masculine, take care of your girl, be romantic at the same time, so she's not going to be wanting to look for fun outside. But
I think it's it can be healthy to have opposite sex friendships or whatever, as long as you're secure that your partner is not constantly searching to get fucked. Like but I think maybe a lot of Japanese guys, maybe because cheating is so common in Japan and Japanese guys know that because they're doing it, they're a bit cautious of their girls going out.
That is a good point.
To be honest, I can see why they might be very strict. In the UK, like, if someone cheated on their partner, everyone would hate them.
Yeah.
Like, it was... I don't even think the lads were like, fair play, man. Like, it was pretty... Like, it was a big deal. I feel like everyone... In Japan, it's almost like it's assumed that every dude is, like, cheated on his... Like, it's fucked up.
It is. I think because once people have kids in Japan, they don't want to shag anymore. They've done their job. I think this is an Asian thing. Once couples get married and have kids, they've done their job, but they don't want to shag just for fun. That's why Japan has so many girls' bars and Capicura snack bars and stuff like that, because no one shags after they have kids. That's the biggest difference, I think, from Europe.
I think that, but one of the reasons for that is that a lot of people don't marry for love.
Yeah.
They marry for status, obligation, bullshit reasons. Like, it's the focus is less on love, passion, intimacy. Like, it's more about, I want to have a kid by this age. I want to be married by this age.
That's a good point.
Like, if you have those concrete goals in mind, you'll probably settle for someone who you don't actually vibe with that well. And you don't want to fuck them. But when a lot of Japanese girls experience that love for the first time from a foreign guy, like, it's so new to them that it's electric. It's there's maybe an advantage that comes with being a foreigner. Don't be a fuckboy, but just be direct and honest with your emotions, and you'd be surprised how well that works with Japanese women. Just the most simple things of just saying how you feel, acting how you feel, like
being a gentleman in Japan is like a rare commodity, and they really appreciate that if you just show.
And British guys most of all.
Whenever I show gentleman behavior, my girl really appreciates it, because she said, like, my ex-boyfriends would never do that.
I agree. And I want to do, as a man, like, you should want to make your partner feel special. Hold the door open, that's it.
That's mostly her hold the door open. And
what else do I do?
Wait for it to be closed.
Yeah. Hold the door open. I don't know. Carry the shopping. But you know what I mean. That's like just the small things go a long way in Japan.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So just be a gentleman. Be a strapping British gentleman like us.
Yeah.
Take inspiration from the Marcus Vidal channel.
Yeah. Do it. It makes sense.